Hey, Maisha, you can hear me? Let me see if I can make you a moderator. Okay, I wanted to check out the green screen. Yeah, I noticed it let me start going live this way after I think I got I think it was 80 some subscribers or something like that. I wanna say 88 or something. But I wanted to see how the green screen worked. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Excuse me, I am yawning. I'm tired. I am tired. Yeah, that was a picture I had in my phone. So I just used that. I was really just checking out the green screen. I just had deleted a whole bunch of pictures in my phone. I am in America. Yeah, Carter. America, USA, same thing. It's 117 here. Hi, Jolie. Hi, Jolie. Hi, Mally. Yes. Where you live, Jolie? Yeah, hit the like button. Okay, in Texas. Okay. Texas is not far from where I'm at. So what you did today, Maisha? Louisiana. Louisiana. Oh, for real? It was a pretty day today. But I noticed it was real windy. And I noticed like the wasps and bees and stuff start coming out. Oh, I've always wanted to go there, but money's tight. If you want to go to New Orleans, because girl, they ain't got nothing here. They ain't got nothing much here. You must want to go. You must want to go to New Orleans. Wind and rain, girl. I love the rain. I'm not too fond of that wind. We was under 4 tornado warnings the other night. I want to say when it was I know it was last week. You know how much do you know how much do you live stream? Uh Wait, you asking me if I how much do I live stream? Not that much. I just started back live streaming. I had took a break. I had another channel, but I deleted that channel. It was so bad the rain was hitting the windows. Ooh. Hello, Kayla, you pretty. Yeah, I am, Jolie. You pretty nice too. We pretty. Oh, thank you. You're welcome to come back and chat with us anytime. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you so much for the sub. I'm glad I went live this week because I usually go through StreamYard. Thank you for your sub. I'm trying to get back to the 1,000, of course, and I will check every time you do this. Okay. I'm gonna try to go at least one time a day, Jolie. Now I try to go one time a day around this time. Okay, around this time. It's one something here. Wait, 122 here. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed you get more views. 122 a.m. What part of Texas you in? I have a lot of family out there. We watching the clouds. I have a green screen up. JL. It's 222 here in New York. Oh wow. Okay. I'm in Louisiana. Yeah, I'm in Louisiana. How's it living in New York, JL? LOS 122 a.m. for me. My phone probably behind. Oh, 123. What I say? Oh, okay. Did I say one? What I say? 117. I don't remember what I said, y'all. But it's 123. Mr. One Boss. Hi, Mr. One. No, you said one. Okay. Okay, girl, I had forgot just that quick. I had forgotten just that quick. Hi, Mr. One Boston. Hit the like button for me, Mr. One Boston, and subscribe. Wait, can you see when I tap the heart? Yeah, thank you. I just noticed it when you asked. Yeah, I can. I always wondered if the streamers could see when we tap the hearts or the little laughing emojis or whatever. We had snow almost 4 weeks ago, and the snow's still on the ground since it's so dark. Oh, It snowed here. It rarely snowed here in Louisiana. But y'all, I could not take it. I could not take it. I don't know how y'all do it living in New York and all those cold places. Oh no, I can't take it. I want to move to Oklahoma, but they told me it snow there too. Yeah, Jolie left. Jolie said, "LOL." So the snow is still on the ground. Some people from here, cause I'm in Louisiana jail, they went. I'm trying to remember what part of New York it was. And you're right. That was maybe 4 days ago. I seen the girl live, and they did have the snow still was on the ground, but they had it shoveled so neat. Y'all was able to get it shoveled up. But you at jail. You should see it been cold everywhere. Where my dad is, ooh, 12 degrees. Temperature was like 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit for like 10 days straight. Oh, look, when they do that here, I be counting the days. It got down to 20. I got to shake and I went outside. I said, oh no, I can't take this. I can't take this. Then we forgot to wrap my outside pipes for my water hoses. One of them bust. Lakin, ma'am, what shall I call you? Lakin. I forgot I had changed the name of my channel, y'all. My old channel name was Lakin Kisses, but I'ma still go by Lakin because a lot of people don't remember. Well, like the old people that had subscribed to my channel, they don't remember my new name. Hmm. I forgot. I changed the name because it was Lake and Sharks on the. This channel was Lake and Sharks. I was going to put just Sharks on this channel, but I changed the name. I might. I might go back in 14 days. I think I have to wait 14 days to be able to change the name again. I'm gonna be honest. It's nothing to see. Well, for me, it's nothing to see. My little town, we just have 13,000 people. But I'm glad you stumbled here, JL. Thank you. I hope you come back and visit me. Thank you though. Thank you for saying it's cool and not saying nothing mean because a lot of them I noticed that's why I never wanted to go live that this way because I noticed a lot of the streamers get a lot of trolls. Now I was like, I said, oh Lord, I want to go that way because I don't like that. Some of the things they say be horrible and racist and stuff like that. I don't like that. Jolie say, well, JL, I'm happy you are here too. Yeah, I got 3 likes and 3 people. I'm happy with that, y'all. So JL and Jolie, what type of streams y'all usually go in? Because I only really talk about like my day-to-day life and stuff like that. So what type of streams y'all usually go in? What type of stream content y'all like? Cause some people find this boring. But I know it's some gardening. And I watch it all. Okay. I usually watch cleaning videos. I like the Piker community. I was watching birds. I would go watch the birds. I was in the bird community. I was everywhere, y'all. I be everywhere. I give everybody a chance. I normally don't. Oh, it just happened to tonight. I even go watch the gamers and stuff. I go watch the gamers sometimes. Um, single mom content, stuff like that. Well, I love birds and watching clouds. I'm scared of birds, but I'll watch them. I'm scared of the blackbirds, but I'll watch. Look, they have this. I don't know if y'all have Facebook, but they have this not a channel, but they do reels. I'm trying to remember the name of the. It's a ranch. I'm trying to remember the name of their ranch. Monkey See, Monkey Do Ranch. And they have this, I think he's a parrot, if I'm not mistaken. But his name is Preston. Y'all, I can sit there and watch those videos all day. He is something else, y'all. He be cussing up a storm. Maisha say I started off watching cooking channels on YouTube. Yeah, I watch the cooking channels too. Jolie said because my money is tight, so I find stuff to do. Girl, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Money tight for everybody. Well, a lot of people. Money tight for a lot of people. A lot of people holding back on doing a lot of things too. I know I am. I'm trying to save up, save every penny. Jolie say yes. But yeah, I like to sometimes I listen to some people do music. I listen to them sing and stuff like that. But they have this channel. I should have subscribed to that channel. It's this guy. He be dressed in a costume. I'm not sure the channel, but when I be scrolling up, he talks in this deep voice. And the channel I seen, I was subscribed to him, but when I deleted my other channel, I lost a lot. It deleted all the people I was subscribed to. But it's this black guy, and he be dressed up like a vampire. I can't remember his name. I used to go watch him too. But shit, sometimes he scares me. But I'll go peep and watch him and stuff, give him a like. But when I scroll up on the reels, I give everybody a like. Everybody. Even if I'm not interested, I give everybody a like. Everybody. Yeah. Yeah, girl. He's a nice looking guy. He's a dark guy. Got his contacts be white. And sometimes he be dressed in all white. Yeah, he scares me sometimes. Yeah, cause sometimes he'll do a reel like he's walking. Be walking down the street, and it's dark, and then all of a sudden he just fly up, and I'm like, how he does that? Because he be live when he do that. I'm like, how he could just fly up in the air? But on me, cause I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I like scary movies, but I don't like all scary movies. You know, Lick, and I shall never miss a video of yours. Okay, Jolie. Okay, I appreciate that. But yeah, y'all, he just fly. He'll be walking, and wings will come out his back, and he'll just fly up. And I'm like, how he does that? I can't remember his name. I can't. I've been scrolling since I started. coming live on this channel. Have y'all been watching the Olympics? No, I used to be heavy into the Olympics. What been going on, JL? I used to like to watch the figure skating, the bobsledding. I used to kind of watch the tennis back in the day, but I wasn't too much. You know what? I used to like to watch the tennis when Andre Agassi. You heard of Andre Agassi? And what's his name? John McEnroe. I used to like tennis when they would play. Jordy said, because I can turn. Oh no, Jolie. Jolie said, because I am my business because I can't. No, I don't want you to turn the great tennis player. Yes, 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 yes. I used to love John McEnroe. He used to be up there cussing them judges out. He used to be cussing them judges out. And Andre Agassi. Who else? Who else I remember? See, that goes to show you I don't remember too much of the women. P. Sampras, okay. Yep, okay, I remember him. Um, who else? I finna say Nancy. I finna say Nancy, but that's that figure skater, the one that girl made that guy hit her leg, Michael Chang. Now I'm not familiar with his name, but I remember Pete. But I used to love to watch the figure skating too. And the bobsled. And every now and then I'm trying to remember what they call when they ski and they have to go down that little long slope and they just go up in the air. In the air. I used to like to watch that. So I forgot what they call that event when they ski and they go up in the air, then they land. Do they do a flip or something? Trying to remember. Half pipe. That's what they call it, jail. When they skiing. But have anything interesting been happening? Oh yeah, I forgot the name of it. Yeah. I seen a real, I wanna say yesterday, where they do flips, etc. Yeah. I can't remember what that event is called. I used to like to watch that. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to do that, y'all, when I was younger. I wanted to do that. And even I thought about it, I said, I don't have no training to go do that. I've been and broke my doggone neck trying to do a flip. And y'all, I wanted to be, when I was younger, I wanted to do that. I wanted to be a motocross when they be on a when they be on a motorcycles, what they call it? What it is, a motocross, when they go over the ramps and stuff like Eva Knievel. Y'all, one time when I was like 6 years old, 6 or 7, and my little cousin, they stayed on an army base. And so we was on a base and stuff in a little community and stuff, y'all. We had them went around the neighborhood telling everybody to come watch our show. and they had them build a little wooden ramp for us to go up. Y'all, I thought, baby, look, I ain't had no training, thought I was professional. I thought I can do this because it looks so easy. When they go up the ramp, they do a little flip. Y'all, I wouldn't try to do that. Lord, let's just say they had to pick me up. That ramp moved because the ramp wasn't secure. I went up that doggone ramp. I went down the road, came fast, fast, fast. Y'all went up in that doggone ramp. Move, Lord. They had to pick me up, and guess what? After I cried and everything, and they took me home to my aunt's house because we was in Arkansas. I think they stayed in Little Rock, Arkansas. I want to say, but I remember them staying on the army base. Oh, girl, yeah, almost broke everything. After that, got home. They took me to my aunt. My aunt told me up. She told me up. Y'all, when I say she told me up, she told me up. But the ramp didn't finish, she finished. So that was the end of that career. That was the end of that career, y'all. But when I was younger, I never wanted to be no nurse or none of that. I wanted to do things that the guys was doing. Y'all, one time I wanted to be a skateboarder. I wanted to be a skateboarder once. Y'all, I'm not trying to. I wanted to be a professional skateboarder, y'all. All of that. All of that. I was trying to get my mama to give me a skateboard. Cause some of the guys had a skateboard, y'all. I was trying to do that when they go on the little edge and they and they take their little skate. Ooh, y'all. I wanted to do. I was a little tomboy. I was a little tomboy. But I'll be dressed up. I'll be dressed up cute, but I was a little tomboy. I'm lucky to have all my limbs. I'm lucky right now to have all my limbs, my teeth, my head, because I used to do it all. I used to do it all, y'all. Hmm. Yes, indeed, y'all. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. I used to do it all. And my auntie used to stay tearing my tail. Stay tearing my tail. We was even trying to charge people, y'all, for the show. When we was doing the bicycle jumps and stuff, we was charging them people. We made a couple of dollars. Yeah. Took me all the way back. We made some money though. We made some money and stuff. After I caught that whipping, after I got through itching, cause you know when when you catch a spanking, you start itching. I don't know what that's about, but after I got through itching shit, I went and found my little cousin and them. I wanted my share of the money. Yeah, girl, we was charging. That show wasn't free, and and you know what? We wasn't even professional. We wasn't no doggone professionals, but we definitely was charging. We definitely was charging. Girl, shit. After I got through it and I went and looked for my money, I told my little cousin, y'all gonna give me my little money. Shit. Hmm. Toe got me toe up. Shucks. Got me toe up. But they live, my auntie stayed in Florida, not Florida, in Arkansas for a long time. Then they moved to, is it Jacksonville, Arkansas? I want to say one of those. I know they can't drink. They can't buy liquor. She was alcoholic. So I was like, how you going to do that? So when she would come to Louisiana, she would get her liquor. She said it was a dry town. I want to say is it Jackson or Jacksonville? But they stayed out there after they moved from Little Rock and she got her divorce. And they moved over there. But yes, girl, we would do all kind of things. And my little cousin, he was my favorite cousin. And Jacksonville. No. Okay, that's Florida. It's one in Arkansas. I'm trying to remember the name. Trying to remember what part of Florida. Listen, I keep saying Florida, Arkansas. It's another. I forgot. I'm gonna remember it one day. I'm gonna remember, but he passed away. I want to say like 2 years after that. It was okay. They were staying in Little Rock and they moved to it started with a J. I thought it was Jacksonville. I know it started with a J. So that's where my auntie passed away, but her kids still stay out there. But y'all, that was my favorite little cousin. And he actually passed away like a year or two after that from an asthma attack. And I felt so bad because he was one of my favorite cousins. And he passed away from an asthma attack. And my aunt, she never got over it. So all she did was drink. She drank herself to an early grave. Yep, she drank herself to an early because she felt so guilty. But he passed away. And y'all, one time me and my cousin was fighting. Not my girl cousin. I want to say she 10 years or 15 years older than me. I know the girl older than me. She was out there too. And y'all, this is what she did. We was playing with some frogs. My aunt had these big old bowl, like real big rocks in our yard. And it was big, almost like a big boulder, but they was, there was a good little size. So we was looking under there, y'all. We found some frogs and stuff. So we was playing with the frogs and stuff, y'all. And them frogs got to hopping and scared the mess out of us and stuff like that. Cause one of them, they started peeing. And my little cousin, I guess it burned because he started crying. So my cousin came outside and she started fussing and she told us all to come in the house. So we go in the house, y'all. Everybody went in the house. I was last to come in the house because we had to go save the bikes in the garage, right? So we came around and to go in the house. So I was the last one to come around. So everybody passed her. She told they had 3 bathrooms. She told my little cousin Damien to go take a shower. She told my cousin Ted to go take a shower in the other bathroom, and she told me to come in and take a shower in my auntie in the other bathroom, right? So y'all, I'm passing by. She gonna pull out a belt and start whipping me. Why that girl did that? That girl took out that belt, talking about I'm tired of y'all and this and that. Girl start whipping me. She was on the phone with a boy. Start whipping me and stuff like that. Y'all, I gave her till the time of her life in that hallway. We was just a fighting, just a fighting, just a fighting. So y'all, I was beating her up. I was beating her up, y'all. So all of a sudden we heard this girl, yeah. She out of all the cousins, the two other cousins, she gonna start whipping me. Well anyway, so we heard this scream because she almost had me on the floor. I was trying to pull her to the floor. She almost had me. So my little cousin Brandon, she gave off this scream. And so it was a scream to where, if you're around children, you know the different types of scream when they just screaming like, "Oh, I want something," and or you know the scream when it's something serious. So that she gave that something serious scream. So y'all, I was almost to the floor. Then I got a little strength. I got like I had ate a power pellet. Like on Miss Pac-Man, I ate me a power pellet, so I got strong again. And we was just a fighting, just a fighting. So on the corner of my left eye, I saw my little cousin run by, but she was looking down at something like, what's she looking at? So I seen something black running towards her. Now, I said, Palou, look, because we call my cousin Palou, but her name is Constance. So I'm like, look, get off me. Like, move around, get off me. Y'all, I didn't know what that was. I thought it was a crawfish, because here we got something called crawfish. But the tail of the crawfish was turned up. And I'm like, the hell is that? Now at that point, I'm freaking out. I'm about to climb the doggone wall. So it just so happened her oldest brother came out from taking his shower or whatever. And that's just how long we fought, y'all. That's just how long we fought. So he was like, that's a scorpion. He said, that's a scorpion. So somebody grabbed the fly swatter. They was hitting it. They was hitting it. Girl, y'all, we was up in there dancing. We was up in there dancing, didn't know which way to go. I don't remember how they got that out of there. But y'all, we was in there screaming because that thing was trying to pinch my little cousin. It was trying to pinch my little cousin. But what I'm thinking, if my cousin would have got me on the floor, it probably or maybe my back. But by me getting that little extra strength and stuff, it went after my baby cousin, and she was just 2 years old at the time. And so when my auntie got back, she said that was normal for them having them, but it was in the house. I know, I know, I know. Y'all know that y'all ever heard of I think her name is Tifa. She's a Jamaican artist. Her mom got stung with a scorpion when she was pregnant with her. And y'all, she walked funny. Her name is Tifa, Tifa. She's a Jamaican reggae artist, dancehall artist. She said, I was wondering why she walked like that. I forgot what they call it. but a scorpion stung her mama on the stomach. Who those things pinch real bad. I thought that's what I'm saying. They can be poisonous. So I'm thinking, aren't all of them poisonous? I thought all of them was poisonous because baby, that thing, Lord, that thing tail was all turned up. Lord, y'all should have saw y'all. I almost climbed that doggone wall. We was in there screaming. I don't remember, and it was hard for them to get rid of it too. That thing was in there fighting us, y'all. After that, I wanted to go home. I said, I want to go home. I said I wanted to go home. That was enough for me. Then she stayed. The homes on the side where my auntie stayed at, they had a lot of big tall trees and woods and stuff like that. I don't know what made us crazy kids go try to peep in those woods or whatever. We couldn't even really see like 2 feet in them. That's just how many trees they had right there. I don't know what made us go peep right there. Good enough for somebody to be up in there in those woods or whatever. But we gonna go back there and peep and stuff. I bet that got us right. Shit, I heard some type of noise. Shit. I don't know if that was Sasquatch or what, but I got the hell from right there. I told my auntie I begged to go home. I told her I had enough. I had enough. That was my first time eating ramen noodles and everything. Shit. I got back home. We ended up staying the whole summer. Me and my cousin. I think Palu 15 years older than me. No, I think we 10 years apart. Yeah, we 10 years apart. But she always what? You know what? You ain't wait, let me see cause they they don't they man, I don't know if y'all can see it. I try to show it because they held yeah. Cause baby, when I thought about it, when I got a little older, I said, Lord, good enough for somebody to go grab us. But it was so much of wood, y'all. You couldn't maneuver in that. you, the mosquitoes would have probably sucked us dry. That's just how many trees they had. That's just how many trees they had, y'all. Yeah, I see it. I don't know why they was holding. Okay. I don't know, neither. But I guess because old boy name Epstein. But shit, Lord, that would have been something. That would have been something, y'all. But I wanted to go home, but we ended up staying. Then me and her got in another fight, y'all. This is why we got in the next fight because she wanted some contact lenses, right? And I wanted a skirt set. So my auntie took us to Lens Crafters, I think it was called, to Lens Crafters to get her some contacts. I fought her for that. Them contacts was $200. I fought that girl for that, y'all. Y'all know why? The girl didn't wear glasses. What you need contacts for? I said she don't even wear glasses. How they gonna give her some contact lenses and the girl didn't even wear glasses? We fought for that. We fought for that. Then we ended up fighting because she was in the bathroom and I went in the bathroom and she was on the phone. I was really eavesdropping on her phone calls. And she dropped her contact lens and she got mad at me. We fought for that. We fought for that. Lord, y'all, we fought for that. But that's the cousin I used to stay trying to make catch a whipping. I couldn't stand that girl. I couldn't stand her, y'all, for nothing in the world. I couldn't stand my cousin, y'all. And to this day, you know why? One of the reasons why I couldn't stand her, y'all, cause we from Louisiana, so we country. She always, well, from the part where we stay at, we stay around the Cajuns. We stay around Cajuns, right? So we have a Cajun Creole accent. We still, I want to fight her. I want to fight her. Like the last time I want to fight her was like in 2020. I want to fight. We were about to fight at my mama's funeral. I was about to beat her up at my mama's funeral. This is why, y'all. This girl gonna tell me. Now, first of all, she thought she was running stuff. I didn't care about that. She wanted to greet everybody, see everybody. I didn't really care about that. But what did it for me, y'all? She know I'm scared of dead. She know I'm scared of unalive bodies, right? Even though that was my mama. Yep. Yep. Even though that was my mama, I'm not. If I see a person that passed away, if it just happened, I'm not scared. But once they embalm them, to me, they look totally different. Some of them look swollen, unreal, and they just look. Some of them be real dark and stuff like that. Y'all, I'm scared of bodies, and everybody know that. Y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm scared of dead bodies, well, unalive bodies, because they don't want to say the D word, but she told me she gonna tell me to go take a picture with my mama. My mama was in the coffin. I say, Pooh, why would I go take a picture with mama in the coffin? Girl, go take a picture. I said, no, you go take a picture. Yeah, the skin color change. Yeah, the girl wanted me. She know that she know I'm scared of dead bodies. Y'all, people start coming in, and I didn't want to make a scene. So I was like, they like push me, right? They kind of push me and stuff. So I was kind of embarrassed and stuff. So I was standing, y'all. Let's just say, when they took the picture, I was in a flower. I was, y'all, I was in the flower. I was in a big old flower. I was nowhere near that coffin. When they when they snapped that shot, I was, cause somebody had brought some big old plants, and I think it was somebody where she worked at, where she cause she was in the healthcare field, and y'all, they brought some big old pots of flowers and stuff like that. When they did snap the picture and show me the picture, y'all, I was in one hiding behind one of the flowers, and that's what they caught. That's what they that's what they caught me in the flowers, cause I wasn't about to go take a picture with my mama body. I was so scared, y'all. But the reason why I'm scared of dead bodies is because when I was young, when here in Louisiana, I don't know about nowhere else. Um, the people that own the funeral home, is related to us. So after the funerals, they do a funeral. The funerals on a wake on a Friday and a Saturday. They'll do the wake on a Friday. I'm not scared to look, but I'm definitely not taking no. Girl, I am scared. Maisha, I get to sweating and everything after. But you know what? You should have been in my live when Ryder said her son, her son, daddy, eyes open, and it was black. They was black. Girl, Maisha. Ooh, that scared the mess out of me. She said that scared the mess out of her too. She said she said because we was talking. I said because I was telling her that that I was scared of dead bodies, and girl, she told me that story. Lord, then they even say sometime the hands move or whatever, the body move. Lord, oh no 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 no. But anyway, here in Louisiana, they go out. And like I said, the people that own the funeral home, matter of fact, I'm related to both of them that own the on my daddy's side, I'm related to one of the people that own the one called Ford. And on the other side is we related on my mama's side. But anyway, where the funeral home at, they have like 5 or 6 nightclubs. They have like 5 or 6 nightclubs, y'all. And yeah, it's 6. It's 6 nightclubs, y'all. So all the adults left, and they left my cousin, cause her, my cousin Ted, my cousin Darren, myself, we the 4 oldest grandkids. So we was with a bunch of kids, y'all. They had 4 bodies that night. They call that a full house. They had 4 bodies. Body to the right, body to the left, bodies down the hall. Where the food was, y'all, the adults left. They go out and party when somebody passed away down here. Y'all, they went to the club, y'all, and left us in that funeral home. And all those bodies they hadn't closed them. Y'all, the tops was still open on all 4 of them. Lord, y'all, baby, when I tell y'all, I sat in that corner and I watched that body. I watched that. I did not move. I did not move, y'all, and looked like that body was moving. I didn't have the strength to get up and run. Lord, ever since that, I've been scared of dead bodies. And I told my mama, I said, this should lock y'all up. I said, it should lock y'all up. I was so mad, y'all. To this day, I feel it should have locked them up, because they left us up in there with those doggone bodies with our older cousins and stuff, and went right there to the nightclubs and stuff. They stayed maybe a good hour and something, but still in all, I felt they all needed to go to jail. I felt they needed to go to jail, y'all. I was so scared. I was so scared, John, to sit in that corner and pissed on myself. I had to piss on myself when they came pick me up, baby. They had a puddle. They had a puddle, baby, because I did not move, because where the restrooms were, And the fool, I would have had to pass the body to the right and the other bodies down the hall. I was not moving, baby. I was not moving. I didn't move. I did not move, baby. I done sat there and pissed all over. I done pissed all over myself. That served them right. That served them right, baby. They had to clean that carpet and everything, cause baby, I left them a puddle out of this world. I was scared. I was real scared. That's when they gave me the name Piss Cat. They gave me, y'all, I swear that's my nickname, Piss Cat. That's my nickname. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's my nickname, Piss Cat, because of because of them leaving us in that doggone funeral home, and I pissed on myself. That's my nickname, Piss Cat. Piss Cat. Hmm. Now imagine that for a nickname. So I said, I'll piss again. Leave me somewhere else I don't want to be, and I'm scared. I'll piss again. Shucks. But that's what they started. My auntie started calling me Piss Cat. And to this day, y'all, my little sister be trying to clown my little nickname and stuff. I told her, I said, girl, you think I'm embarrassed about that? Let them leave me again. Leave me somewhere I'm not familiar with. You think I'm going to the bathroom in a scary movie? I just want y'all to know that. Cause I see you got some people in the bushes. Y'all think I'm going to the bathroom in a scary movie? You know how they say, oh, I gotta go to the restroom. Oh, I gotta go to the ladies' room. And then monster shake the that monster shake the thing. You think no, I'm gonna piss right there. I'm gonna piss. I'm gonna piss on myself right there. Y'all ain't getting nothing no more or nothing less. I am not going to no bathroom in no scary movie. No. If it's a scary situation, I'm not going. Baby. Baby. That monster want me. It's gonna be a one pissing monster. Cause I'm not going. I'm not going, baby. You want me, you gotta come get me. You gotta come get me, baby. Mm-mm. Nope. Nah, I'm not scared of Freddy. I'm not scared of Freddy. But I ain't gonna tell y'all who I'm scared of, cause you know what? I'm about to sleep with the light on. And I love horror movies, but it's a couple of them that they got me now. That mama, whoo, that mama, ooh, y'all, I don't like mama. I jumped out I left my cousin in the theater when we went to see mama. It took me all them years. I recently watched it about 6 months ago. I finally gained the courage to watch the whole movie. And shit. Girl, yeah, I used to laugh. Girl, I'm serious. I don't mess with them type of girl. I love horror movies. I like Jason. Like I said, I'm not scared of Freddy. Um I like the Walking Dead and stuff like that. That's my stuff. Walking Dead, babe, I start that from season 2, watch it all the way to the ending. Then I start over again at season 2. My children be saying, Mama, you still watching The Walking Dead? I was like, yep. I'm still watching The Walking Dead. That's my show. That's my show. I didn't like when Rick came back. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I didn't like how it ended. I didn't like how it ended. I really didn't. But that's my doggone show. Oh, what? Shit. You can't tell me nothing. Daryl? Man. Daryl Dixon? Y'all can't tell me nothing. You never got into it? Girl, my daughters was into Teen Wolf. They loved them some Teen Wolf. I used to watch it with them. I was scared of that one, the Beast of Jevadon. That's what it's called. That's what's name. I was scared of that one. But that was their show, baby. You couldn't tell them nothing when Teen Wolf would come on. But The Walking Dead, man, you can't tell me nothing. Can't tell. I didn't. The only thing I didn't like about The Walking Dead jail is that they put Daryl away in France. But as I like the second season, um I started getting into it when Kara came and stuff. They should have gave Kara her own spinoff though. Maggie, Maggie and Negan. Remember Teen Wolf? Yeah, my children, them girls liked them some Teen Wolf. I didn't like how they ended neither. I didn't like how Teen Wolf ended. But on some of them, the writers start leaving and stuff. But yeah. But Maggie and Negan, they gave them their little spin-off. Now you know what I can't get into, JL. I couldn't get into the Fear of the Walking Dead. I can't get into that one. I tried, but I just can't get into it. The only part I really watched on there is like when Morgan went back. Oh, they had another version. No, the end. I forgot how it ended. But remember at the end of the show, Tyler had started writing. I forgot how it ended. I'm gonna have to ask some y'all. If y'all want to talk about it tomorrow, we could talk about it. But I forgot how it ended. But Tyler, I think his name Tyler Posey, they wrote it. Twilight. Oh yeah. Man, let me tell you something. I wanted to beat that girl. What's that girl name? Ooh, what's that girl name? The one was sleeping with the director. Y'all, I had it all planned out. What was her name? What's her real name? Bella. What's Bella's real name? I wanted to beat that woman so bad, y'all. I'm talking about beat her. She ruined the whole she ruined the whole thing. And you know what, JL? I didn't know there was Rosita on there. My children was the one made me recognize that Rosita was on Twilight. I the last one they did, I liked it the vampire that he wanted to stay in the attic. He didn't he wouldn't really talk to nobody. He went up in the attic and stuff, and he wanted to be alone. That's the one I found was attractive. Lord, I found that. Ooh, Lord. Oh, what? Yes, 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 yes. Vampire and Wolves. You don't find, Jay, you don't find she messed up the movie when she slept with that director and Edward didn't want to do it no more. I can't remember his real name, but he didn't want to do it no more. I didn't like Bella from the start. I did not like Bella from the start. She was so awkward. But I get me too, JL. That's what I'm finna do to y'all. Cause let me see what time it is. It's 2:21, y'all. I'ma go live tomorrow, y'all. Good night, y'all.